Hello friends, last but not least in my treasury of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie books is If You Take a Mouse to School. Now I know we're not at school right now and you probably miss being at school. I know I do. But I do hope we'll see each other soon, and if we don't see each other very soon, after the holidays. If you take a mouse to school. 7 a.m. Time to wake up. If you take a mouse to school. Do you remember the author's name? Laura Numeroff. And the illustrator who painted these pictures? Felicia Bond. I love these stories because they're so silly. They always start with one silly thing happening and it leads to the next and the next and the next, but it always comes back to the beginning. It's called a circular story because it goes around back to the start. Oh, there is Mouse's drawings. Oh, I see a grocery list. Cheese, nuts, milk, and cookies. I remember Felicia Bond said she's from New York. That's probably why she drew a I Love New York sticker. If you take a mouse to school, he'll ask you for your lunchbox. We don't have lunchboxes at school, but sometimes when you go to the bigger schools, you'll have a lunchbox to put your lunch from home in, or you might buy lunch at school. When you give him your lunchbox, he'll want a sandwich and a snack for later. Then he'll need a notebook and some pencils. He'll probably want to share your backpack too. Oh no, a yo-yo. The kid is missing the bus. Almost. When you get to school, he'll put his things in your locker and take a look around. We don't have desks like this, we have tables. Well, the kids are looking too. Probably wondering, what is he doing with a mouse? He might do a little math. What? And some big words over here. And spell a word or two. Look at how long these words are. Onomatopoeia, precocious, adrenaline, mercurial, insidious, verisimilitude. Sorry, I had to sneeze. He'll even try a science experiment. I see some food coloring. Batteries, potato straws, baking soda and vinegar, and a dropper. Then he'll need to wash up. You'll have to take him to the bathroom. Once he's nice and clean, he'll be ready for his lunch. On the way to the lunchroom, he'll see some building blocks. He'll build a little mouse house. Is that little? Looks big to me. And make some furniture out of clay. That's kind of like model magic. Or Play-Doh you can even make if you let it dry. Then he'll need some books for his bookshelf. He'll start by writing one of his own, so he'll need a lot of paper. Ooh, he's gonna make his own book. He'll probably use up all of your pencils. And I see he's binding it, making the spine of the book. It holds the book together with a stapler. When he's finished, Goodnight Mouse. he'll want to read his book to you. Then he'll want to take it home. So he'll put it in your lunchbox and tuck it in a safe place. Where is it? Oh my goodness, how will we ever find it there? When the bell rings, bring, time to go home, he'll run out to wait for the bus. Wait, where's their lunchbox? While he's waiting, he'll play a quick game of soccer. That ball is huge compared to him. He's so tiny when next to that ball. Then he'll ask you to shoot a few baskets. Oh, that kid better tie his shoes. And do a little skateboarding. When he stops to catch his breath, he'll want to eat his snack. So he'll ask you for your lunchbox. And chances are, if he asks you for your lunchbox, you'll have to take him back to school. From the Desk of Mouse, this is Felicia Bond said, "When I was 6 years old, my brother and I used to build houses out of blocks. We parked toy cars in the garage, just like Mouse does." And Laura Numeroff said, "When I went to school, my favorite subject was science." Let's see what else Mouse does. Oh, Mouse has this apron that says, "I'm the boss." And a recipe for jumbo chocolate chip cookies. Oh, they got burnt here. Oh, eggs on the floor. Ooh, super s'mores. And a song called My Lunchbox, which we'll have on that CD. Big words, like the ones I was reading, these ones. And how to explode a messy volcano. And if you take a mouse to school, Mouse makes a messy volcano that explodes all over. You can make a volcano explode too, but it's probably a good idea to put some towels under your volcano so it doesn't get as messy as Mouse is. Here's what you need. An empty juice, let's see, number 1. An empty juice or water or soda bottle. This is going to be your volcano. If you want to decorate it before you start the experiment, go right ahead. If you surround the bottle with Play-Doh or clay, it will look very much like a volcano. So there's a plastic bottle inside, but they put clay around it for Play-Doh. Number 2, you need some baking soda. And number 3, some white vinegar. First, pour about ½ a cup of baking soda into the bottle. Then, keeping your head away from the bottle so it doesn't get you messy, start pouring the vinegar into the bottle until your volcano explodes. And here's another game. It says, "So many mice, so much popcorn." And if you take a mouse to school, Mouse does a little math on the blackboard. Now you can have some fun with numbers and count how many pictures of Mouse are on this page. When you finish, you can count the pieces of popcorn. There's more than 200 pieces. That's a lot. Let's count the mice, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 mice. And all that popcorn. And another activity you can do, just like Mouse, you can make your own book, a bedtime story starring you. And if you take a mouse to school, Mouse writes a book called Goodnight Mouse. You can write a goodnight book too, talking about what you and your family do at bedtime each night. Here's a fill-in-the-blanks bedtime story guide for you. Be sure to draw some pictures to go along with your story. It says page 1. Every night I go to bed at, and you can write what time. Page 2. Blank tucks me in and says, "Good night." So you can write your family's name, your grown-up's name, and your name. Page 3. My favorite thing to do before bed is blank. Page 4. Usually I don't think I'm very tired, but I always fall asleep. Page 5. And when I do, I dream about blank. In the morning, page 6. In the morning, I wake up rested and ready for a fun day. Page 7. But then, at night, when the clock says blank, I know it's time for bed again. Page 8. Good night, blank. My blank says. Good night. Miss Heather. My dog says. Page 9. And I say good night right back. So I talked about page numbers here. So this book does also have page numbers, and you can put numbers on your pages. This book has 220 pages, then 221, 222, 220. Oh, they forgot a page number here, but look, the last one is page 224. That's almost the end of the book. This is called Outtakes from Felicia Bond's sketchbook. Do you remember how she said she sketches, she draws a lot until she gets the perfect drawing that she's happy with? That's just the way she wants it to look. So she drew a map of Mouse's house, just like we did of the green room. So I can see right here, there's a large rug, just like we have. And I see a table and some chairs, Mouse's bed, and I can see the kitchen with a sink, and a stove, and a bathroom with a little curtain, a rug and a tub, a toilet, a sink, even a front porch, so you can see where the doors are, and you can see these little yellow windows, I think. There's a living room sofa, couch, a wood stove to keep Mouse warm. There are some drawings of Mouse. She wasn't sure at first what kind of cookie to give Mouse. And then this is another drawing of the inside of the house, but not a map, just a drawing. And baby Moose. The end. The end. Have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see you. I hope you are happy and healthy. Bye-bye.